What's up, guys? How y'all doing? It's Josh back with another video, another live stream. I'm excited to be up in here. I'm excited to have all you guys in the building as well. You know what I'm saying? Go on, hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? If you're new here, go on, hit the subscribe button. You know, all that good stuff. So today's live stream will kind of be about like I wanted to talk about a couple different topics and it's not like they're new topics that I haven't covered before, well, at least all of them, but I kind of wanted to show it for people that may be new to the channel, or you know, just not trying to get into the tech industry or whatever. And so the first topic of discussion is dealing with a lot of these layoffs. So I kind of wanted to bring up an article that I read last night that dealt with a lot of these layoffs, and just talk about the different companies that are laying off. And I kind of want to reinforce that it's important for people to understand that a lot of these layoffs are not evenly distributed across all industries. You know what I'm saying? Is they mainly hitting a lot of big tech companies or big organizations, but it's a lot of other organizations out there with tech jobs. You know what I'm saying? That you can actually get into. So let's go down and hop over to the article right fast and just kind of cover it. And I'll put all the links in the description of the video in a couple minutes. Just give me 1 second. But shout out to all you guys that are here. Go down and say something in the chat if you can. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Cole? What's going on, man? That's my Louisiana brethren. What's happening, man? How you doing, bro? Long time. You know what I'm saying? Good to see you here. Um, but yeah, like I said, I wanted to cover this one article, and this article is on Business Insider, and it basically just covers all the layoffs that have happened, recently. But like right here, it says Amazon is slashing 9,000 more workers, and this is after they like got rid of like 19,000 positions. So they finna do another layoff, another round of layoffs, you know what I'm saying, from Amazon. But also with these layoffs, that's another thing people don't really talk about. It's not just tech workers. Yeah, it's a tech company, you know what I'm saying, but it's not all tech workers that are being laid off. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, let's see. So that's the Amazon CEO, Andy Jassy. And then Walmart also is getting hit with layoffs. I don't think it's that many though, but let's just go through it. I just want to kind of cover all the different companies, and they got them listed here. So Amazon is looking at, laying off 9,000 more jobs. And it says on Monday, Amazon announced that it would be cutting 9,000 jobs from its workforce over the coming weeks. The cuts come on the heel of 18,000. So I thought it was 19,000, but it's 18,000 roles that the company announced cutting back in January. So, and this was like I guess, an internal message that was sent to people that work for Amazon or whatever. And so they plan on cutting 9,000. Now Walmart, it's in the hundreds, so about 200, workers are looking to be laid off in the next 90 days or so. Um, and that was reported on March 23rd. Now this is the big one right here. I seen who was that? My man, what's his name? I forgot his name. No, Black Heights. My man, Black Heights. So he did a live stream, I think, talking about this. So check out his video on it or whatever. He was covering a censor. Is they cut 19,000 positions. So, and it says like 2.5% of the total workforce. Um, and that's with the SEC, according to the SEC filing on March 23rd. The tech consultancy company said The layoffs will take place over the next 18 months, and half of the cuts will impact staffers in non-billable corporate functions per the filing. So yeah, they looking to get rid of 2.5% of their total workforce. Um, yeah, if you guys never heard of a center, my man Gabe A actually works for them. So he may have a little bit more insight on what's going on over there. So check out his channel, definitely, to find out exactly what they're doing. But LinkedIn also, they looking at getting rid of about 2,000 staffer positions. So that's 15% of their staff. And if you guys, I mean, you guys should know that, but LinkedIn is owned by Microsoft. But I think they still, have their own organizational tree or whatever. Um, they have their own CEO, all that stuff, but they're owned by Microsoft. And so, and I didn't see a reason of why. I mean, I'm sure it all has to do with, inflation as well as these companies not performing like they, expected. Now here we go. Meta, 10,000 workers. So they looking at cutting a lot of positions as well. Roughly 10,000 Meta workers will find out that their job have been cut between March and May. So they'll find out pretty soon. You know what I'm saying? And then Zuckerberg also said that the company will close around 5,000 open roles. So yeah, they looking at downsizing. But also, like a lot of these big tech companies, they've been hoarding tech talent or whatever. And so by these guys getting laid off, I think it's somewhat of a good thing, especially if you have the tech skills or you're in the tech field, because you can quickly find something else in other industries. If you got that, and that's gonna lead to my next topic, which I'll kind of cover. Making sure you build up your resume or get it in a better uh, I don't know, by getting more training, put more things on your resume, that'll increase your chances of getting positions. And let me come back over here to the chat and give a couple of shout outs. I see more people coming through. Lovely angel lady, what's up? What's up? How you doing? My lovely wife in the building. Shout out to you holding me down. Let's see. Kevin, what's up, man? He says, what's good? What's good, bro? Professor Black Ops, my man. If you guys are interested in, learning from the Cyber OG, that's what I call him, the Cyber OG, over there on Professor Black Ops channel. Make sure you go over there and subscribe. That's the he got a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, you know what I'm saying, that can help you or whatever. And PBO, if you want to come through, you know what I'm saying, you're more than welcome to I could open it up. We could talk about some of this stuff as well. And that's the thing. I don't be wanting to bother people when I do these things, but if you are, interested or you want to come up, you can, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're always welcome. Helmet Chili, what's up, bro? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Game over. Salute, bro. I see you in the building, bro. And Shadow Proxy, what's up? What's up, man? And so let me get back over here to this article. Let's see. So Meta, yeah, 10,000 jobs they'll, kick out. Sirius XM, I didn't, expect to see them, but they are cutting roles as well. So about 500 roles. So that's 8% of their staff. So that shows they don't have that big of an organization like all these other, big companies. Like for Meta to be able to, cut 10,000 workers, you know what I'm saying, and still be able to function, that's crazy. That shows you how big the organization is globally. Let's see what else. Now this is cool to see. This is the only people I've seen that where they talked about everything, but um, where they talked about the exit package. You know what I'm saying? They include severance pay, transitional healthcare, insurance benefits, and that's typically what you'll see. From a lot of these big companies, they'll transition your health insurance benefits. They give you like a couple months, until you find another position or secure another position. Employee advocate program, continuation, and outplacement services. So, Citigroup. hundreds of jobs as well are being cut. It says about 1% of Citigroup. Um, so let's see, the total headcount cut will reportedly amount to less than 1%. So, and they have a workforce of 250,000 workers across the U.S. So let's see what else. Focus on simplifying. Let me see. Yeah, Waymo. So they gonna cut like 209 roles. That's what they looking at. ThoughtWorks reports about 500 employees are gonna be cut. So that's 4% of their global workforce, and that's according to TechCrunch. So I guess they. Let me see. According to TechCrunch, ThoughtWorks initially. I said ThoughtWorks. ThoughtWorks initially informed the effect. Yeah, they informed TechCrunch, uh, and this decision was made back in February. So okay, all right. General Motors. Now this is something I didn't, expect to see, but they plan to cut 500 executive level and salary positions. So that's in Detroit. Twitter about, and this this guy ain't letting up, man. Elon, he's steady cutting positions. You know what I'm saying? So they looking at cutting about or laying off about 200 more employees. It says Musk laid off 50% of Twitter's workforce, and and I covered this. Yeah, he cut a whole bunch of people, and it's mainly because he was forced to buy Twitter because of whatever he did uh, when he was attempting to purchase it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, Yahoo 20%. So I don't even know who uses Yahoo anymore. I mean, it's a lot of people still out there that got Yahoo email addresses, but so I guess they have right now they have, it says they're cutting about 20%. So, and it says there's more than 1,600 people. So that kind of gives you an idea how many people they have employed. But I mean, first, hey, tell me out there who still got a Yahoo account. I do. I just haven't deleted it, man, but I still have a Yahoo account. But it's all being forwarded to my main email. So any email I get over there, and most of it is spam because I signed up for Yahoo like years ago, and so it's like a whole bunch of spam email. It's just flooded with spam over there, and I kind of forward it. Most of it is caught by the spam filter, from Gmail as well. When I forward it over, so Disney. We all heard about Disney. They cutting about 7,000 jobs. Let's see, DocuSign. That's interesting. I didn't know. They had a. I mean, I knew they had a organization. You know what I'm saying, but just never thought about DocuSign. DocuSign. I mean, most of the time, I don't know, people that get leases or whatever. A lot of times they'll send it through DocuSign and get it signed or whatever digitally. So that's dope. Affirm. 19% of their workforce. So they plan, let's see, they announced February 8th to slash 19% of the workforce. GoDaddy, 8%. That's crazy. And all they do is sell domains. Probably a lot of what they employee base is customer service. A lot of their employee base, I'm sure, is customer service. Because everything they do is online. They don't, it's all online. See, Zoom, 15%. So Zoom is gonna be hit as well by 1,300. eBay, 500 jobs. Let's see who else. Dell. This was one of the ones I went to look at as well. They're looking at getting rid of 6,600, positions. So Pinterest, 150. Rivian, 6% of jobs. Let's see. And that's pretty much all I wanted to show. Yeah, Splunk. But I'm glad it's showing some of these companies that I wanted to cover, because what I was going to cover, and this kind of ties to the resume portion that I was talking about, is basically keeping your skills, keep building upon your skills. You know what I'm saying? Even though Splunk is getting rid of jobs, it's a lot of organizations that purchase the software and they use it, and they need people to actually run this software. You know what I'm saying? Manage this software. Yeah, they could pay for the. I'm sure Splunk offers some form of what's the right word? Uh, what's the right word? Where they, I mean, they offer service for people to people to come out or ask them for guidance, or they could send people out. I can't remember what that term is called. Maybe somebody could say it in the chat. I forget what it's called. But yeah, they offer support essentially. But a lot of these companies, they want to set up their own platform, you know what I'm saying? What you allowed to do, you have customization of the platform. And so you can set it up. You're gonna need some on-site Splunk, people, and then people to generate reports and all that stuff. So Splunk training is still good to actually get into, even though these people are laying off. This just has to do with that company itself, but the product is still out there and it's being used by a lot of organizations, and they need people to actually set it up, manage it, and all that stuff. So that's mainly what I wanted to say. Intel, about 300 and something employees. FedEx, top managers. PayPal, 7%. Let's see, HubSpot. So I don't even know what HubSpot is. IBM, 1.5%. So about 3,900 workers. Let's see, and then they're getting into like regular companies, but and I didn't want to go through all the regular companies. I was just mainly focusing on the tech companies, but yeah, that's pretty much it. But let me go and drop this link down in the chat so you guys can actually read it at your leisure if you want to. Let's see, and let me see what you guys are saying in the chat as well while we're going through this thing. All right, all right. Laura says Yahoo is still there. Yeah, I guess they still, still doing their thing, bro. Uh, I'm surprised, they still around. I thought they would have died off a long time ago. And like AOL as well, but because wasn't Yahoo the company that purchased MySpace? I think they purchased MySpace from that guy Tom who created it, developed it. They paid millions of dollars. I don't even know. It might have been a billion. I don't know, bro. I know it's a lot of money they spent for MySpace, and MySpace is just a total failure. Nobody's using MySpace. Yeah. Um. Let's see. We're here still getting tech jobs with the layoffs. Yeah, you're right, engineering cannabis, and shout out to you for coming through, bro. I see you, man. I see you. Yeah, people with the tech skills are still getting jobs, and so let's hop over to the next thing I wanted to kind of talk about, and that's just getting more skills. And really, I put resume in there, but really I'm not gonna cover like how to do a tech resume and all that stuff. I may do another video talking about that, but I wanted to go through some of the training that I've covered in the past on my channel. Hold on, let me go back to the chat though. I don't want to miss anybody's comments. Let me see. Yeah, Game Over says Cyber OG PBO. Yeah, shout out to you, bro. Let's see. HMU is on Earthlink from the dial-up days. Yeah. They're still worth about 5 billion. Still have a little leg in the game. Okay, so I didn't know that. I didn't know Yahoo was still worth that much money. And maybe it's because I haven't followed it. I haven't looked into it. But yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know they still had a skin in the game, man. That's a big they still a big tech company at the end of the day. Let me see. Yep, Professor Black Ops, skills. Yeah, definitely. Let's see, engineering cannabis say AM seeing lots of big data jobs because of Chat GPT. Yeah, hey. Definitely you definitely want to look into those jobs, data jobs, because man, the amount of data that's out there, they need people to manage this data, you know what I'm saying? And understand data science and all that stuff. Um, Automation, all that stuff is important to actually get into. And that goes into, like I said, the skills that I wanted to talk about. Let's see. Um, Also, just a trend, a big company decides to make cuts. Others follow suit as a way to trim fat, even if the signs aren't of a big market swing. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yep. A lot of times they follow trends. Yep. Helmet Chili. AM1, shout out to you, bro. What's up, bro? Hey, I gotta hit you up, man. I was looking at starting our project next the beginning of next month. Okay. And I apologize, I should have just hit you up, but been super busy at work and all this stuff. But and yeah, I know it don't take long for me to send a text, so it ain't no excuse. You know what I'm saying? I just, yeah, totally missed the ball and forgot to hit you up, hit you back and everything. But hey, I wanna, so go on, send me the I know you were saying you'll send me the project details and everything. Just send that over when you get a chance, and um I'll, we'll start it off at the beginning of the month. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get too much detail on here. Let's see, Lord, he says, although I recognize that my opinions may not be entirely informed, it seems that the rapid advancement of AI technology has resulted in diminishing new need for low tech entry level jobs. I don't think so, bro. I don't look at it that way. And maybe that's just, I don't know, my, based on my experience, my anecdotal experience, so to speak. AI is just a tool to help people. So it's not actually doing the jobs for you. You know what I'm saying? In most positions that I've seen, like I work around entry level positions every single day, and these this AI and all this stuff is slow to be introduced into environments as well. They don't want to just introduce something like this into the environment. You know what I'm saying? They don't really understand what exactly it's going to do. So it's really just a tool that people are using to help them, make decisions, come up with ideas for other ways of doing things. It's just a tool. That's the way I see it. That's the way I've been seeing it for a while now. It's just a tool to help you make decisions. Now, if you talking about, and I'm assuming you're talking about Chat GPT, and that's what I'm talking about. But um, the other AI, or machine learning, especially dealing with data, that's currently being used now, and the positions are still there. As far as tech positions, like they're using AI, especially when it comes to like bank accounts, fraud detection. But there's still tech people that are working, that are developing on this stuff. So yeah, I don't think it's going to take away a lot of these jobs, and then the entry level jobs as well. I mean, that's all at a higher level when it comes to development. But at a lower level, you know what I'm saying? Those positions are still there. All right, so let me get back to the article, or this is the other article. I wanted to talk about this AWS Restart program. I wanted to just put it out there again because I talked about this in the past, and I dropped a link down in the chat. But this is a training program, a free training program to help individuals, learn about the cloud and everything. And I talked about this a while back. I kind of covered it along with some other stuff that AWS. And like I said, a lot of these companies, yeah, they're laying off, but they still got this training out here for free for people, to actually understand the cloud, learn the cloud. And these skills, they do transfer, you know what I'm saying? Um, it's not 100% the same. Like, let's say, you take this cert with AWS and you can transfer those skills to Microsoft. You could transfer some of them, you know what I'm saying? Majority of it, because it's basically, they all these cloud platforms pretty much work the same. You know what I'm saying? It's just how you navigate the system. That's really what it is, in my opinion. It's how you navigate their cloud platform. You know what I'm saying? Understanding the billing and all that stuff. So, but anyway, Yeah, this AWS Restart program is still out there and available for people to actually take. But it says preparing individuals for cloud careers with free to the learner cohort based training. So definitely look into this. You can apply for it. Here's the learner characteristics. So I'll cover that. Availability to attend training sessions as defined by collaboration organizations. Ability to apply for and pursue new jobs after close completion, course completion. And then also, like I said, companies out here in other industries use AWS. So okay, these skills will help you get a job in other industries that where people are using the AWS platform to manage all a I don't know software or their servers and all that stuff. They're using AWS, so that's why this training is still available and still beneficial to actually take regardless of these layoffs. So yeah, definitely. And here are the program benefits. So access to the free AWS cloud training skills or cloud skills training, build skills alignment with AWS certifications, connect with employers. And here's how you apply, and it's all dependent on your location. Now, if we go down here, I already have it expanded, but under United States, so here are the organizations, that you can take advantage of. So definitely look into this program. I think I put the link in the chat. Did I? Yeah, put the link in the chat. Definitely check that out. Now also next one, Salesforce. Um, they have and now a couple of these articles will go into um veteran training. You know what I'm saying? Some of these programs are for you know specifically veterans, and so just want to let you guys or give you guys a heads up, but they have a lot of free training out there for military veterans, and I wanted to cover those as well because I didn't get to finish my last live stream where I did, where I talked about military training and transitioning from the military. If you were in the military and you want to get into tech, I didn't get to cover a lot of that in that live stream video. So I wanted to kind of, throw a lot of these in here as well on this live stream. But Vet Force is really for veterans and military spouses. So definitely look into this if you're a vet. Um, I think they started this a couple of years back, and I covered it on a video, years ago. Yeah, 2019 is when is when this article was written and when they made this announcement. So I'm assuming around that time, but it's been around for a while, and this is to help people learn Salesforce. I met a couple people on here that I've went through the Salesforce, Vet Force training. I met a couple people that are military or ex-military that went through this training, and they actually said it was an awesome training. They was able to land positions for companies, using Salesforce, and this training is free online. All that good stuff. You can go to Trailhead. This is the platform that allows you to learn the skills, learn in demand skills, earn resume worthy credentials, and that's why I put resume in the title, because all this stuff that I'm showing you guys will obviously go on your resume, and that'll, help you land positions. But yeah, definitely check out this platform. Let me go and drop that in the chat as well. So anybody that's interested or watching this on the playback, you guys can see that as well. You can get that Salesforce training for free. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a veteran. Now, another one I want to go to is PNW, and this is Purdue University Northwest. They have a free online cybersecurity workforce certificate training. I covered this in a video as well. Like I said, all you gotta do is sign up for it, bro. Let me see when the next one is coming up. Let's see. More training opportunities. Hold on. Let's see. PNW is proud to introduce highly qualified professionals into the cybersecurity workforce. Register for free online certification training to enhance your careers. Let's see. Training path. Oh, I should have went to training uh hold on, schedule. I'm gonna go to schedule in a second, but it says this program will offer artificial intelligence cybersecurity training with online delivery to transitioning military, first responders, and other adult trainees free of charge. So, like I said, they do put military at the top of this and first responders, but other adult trainees. So that means it's open to, people. I guess you once you go through the application process, they'll let you know or whatever. But job categories, here are the job categories once you complete it. So if you want to get in cybersecurity, information security, IT network, cloud, um, computer systems administration, IT analysts, support, forensics investigators. Let's see, training schedules. I want to check this out right fast. So see, it looks like we miss. Well, one is finna start. So regular session 9 starts March 27th. I don't know if you guys can try to get into it, but it's self-paced. I'm sure you can because it's self-paced. So you still have time to sign up for this next training session. So there you go. And then there's another one in June if you can't make this one. So make sure you check this out, bro. Here's the course description. They cover A plus, Security plus, Cyber Ops, so Cisco Cyber Ops. That's awesome. Linux Systems Administration. You guys know I'm I'm a big proponent of Linux, so make sure pay attention to that one. You know what I'm saying? But Python Essentials, Ethical Hacking. So probably go through some Kali stuff, which I'm going through a lot of that stuff on my channel right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to cover some of this stuff when it comes to ethical hacking, but cloud system administration, computer forensics, course. Let's see, mobile forensics, which you don't see a lot of, but it's good to actually see that. You know what I'm saying? Mobile forensics, because if you guys didn't know, you can install Kali Linux on your cell phone. You know what I'm saying? On your Android phone. So some people use that to hack. Or at least run enumeration and trying to find out information. If you need to get, I don't know, close to an organization, you can go up there with your phone running Kali Linux and do some scans or whatever. You know what I'm saying? IoT hardening and hardware security. So that's good to see. That's definitely good to see a class on that. And then computer hacking forensics investigation. So that's cool. That's for, your pen testers. So yeah, good to go. Frequently asked questions. You can go through this at your leisure. Like I said, I put the link in the chat. And I'll also go through at the end of this thing and put all these links in the description of the video. But here are the steps to apply. So military, you need that DD-214 or military orders, LES, something to show that you did the military, you're a veteran. Police ID, correction ID, EMT license, diploma, certificate of police academy. And then also your U.S. citizenship, passport, certificate of naturalization, permanent resident card. Create a my Ivy account, and yeah, you guys can check this out, man. But 100% free, training for you, and it's for vets. So check it out. You know what I'm saying? Now, one thing I haven't covered yet is the veterans, the VA. They do offer some training over at the veterans website. So va.gov. When you get into the military, and I think you have to spend like 6 months, or at least, or whatever and then you may have to go on some type of act. Yeah, you have to do a certain amount of time on active duty. I can't remember what it is, the requirements, but you're basically a veteran at that point, and you are entitled to a lot of benefits. And like in your contract, in the contract it says GI Bill. You're entitled to that, but you have to go to the VA site to start it. It's not just gonna start and they just gonna start giving you the VA benefits. You got to go apply for it through through va.gov. Well, they also have a lot of education courses out here or other benefits that fall under the GI Bill that most people don't know about. And I kind of wanted to cover this vet tech program. And basically, if you want to gain computer experience to start and advance your career, so military, if you're military, you definitely want to look into this. You're a veteran, but you can find out if you're eligible for our veteran employment through technology education course program that matches you with leading training providers to help you develop high tech skills. And this stuff is free. You know what I'm saying? Via the GI Bill. Obviously, it's gonna use some of that, I believe. But you're entitled to this program. You know, this is something you can get and take advantage of. You know, that's free for you. Now it says what types of training does vet tech cover? So yeah, computer software, programming, data processing, information science, media applications. What benefits can you get through the program? Tuition for high time, high skill training programs, money for housing during the training, and this all ties to the GI Bill. That's essentially what it is. But this program right here is beneficial for you guys. Take advantage of. Now, this is the way you apply to it. Go down, hop in there and apply to it. I'm sure you guys know about the ID.me. If you're a veteran, you probably sign into your VA, because this covers healthcare. This covers pretty much everything, VA, all your benefits that you get as a veteran. So, you probably have an account on here. Just take advantage of some of this stuff, man. Look into what's offered to you and just take advantage of it. I always recommend people do that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this stuff is out here, put out here for free. You know what I'm saying? You really should take advantage of it, especially if you putting your life on the line, spending this time in the military, doing what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You're entitled to these benefits. So definitely, look into taking advantage of it. So I just wanted to cover that, throw that in there as well. And then the USO, that's one cool thing. I was with somebody, or I was on a live stream not that long ago, and we was talking about the USO, or I brought up the USO just jokingly, but they do have a transition program, and I wanted to show that to you guys as well. I know it's a couple vets that come over here, and that's another reason I've been covering a lot of this vet stuff, because I know it's a lot of vets. They know I'm a vet. I talk about time that I spent in the military, as well as like government contracts I've worked on and all that stuff that's dealing with the military. I currently work on a government contract. You know what I'm saying? And so I wasn't able to get that without, joining the military, getting a clearance and all that stuff or whatever. But they have a bunch of programs out here for people that are veterans. You just got to look it up. You know what I'm saying? Actually use the information that's put out there for you. But they do have the Pathfinder program, so definitely check out. Yeah, you got to connect with a USO transition specialist, but they do have some training for you, and they'll help you with employment. But look here, education, including leading online learning platforms like Skillsoft, IBM Skill Build, and Coursera, as well as new 8 weeks course, making your military transition and transformation. Financial readiness, mentorship, it's a lot of free services provided by the USO. So let me go back to the chat. I don't wanna miss nobody, you know what I'm saying? Oh, hold on. What happened with Morton? I think Morton's cool, man. Um, but but shout out to you, Morton. I don't know what you said, bro, but PBO had to get you. Nah, I'm just playing, man. But let's see. Can you link that PNW for us, please? What's PNW? Hold on. What's PNW? Did I? Oh, the PNW. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't put that in there. I didn't put that in the chat. I'm sorry. Here you go. Oh, Truth Tell in the building. What's up, bro? Shout out to you, man. I appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Shout out to you for donating to the channel. I definitely appreciate it, man. Even though I ask you guys, you know what I'm saying, I'm just putting this information out there to try to help people as much as I can. You know what I'm saying? So, but I definitely appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Can you answer anything, or is that paid only? What? Come on, Morton. Oh, I see why they time you out, bro. I answer all the questions as I go through, bro. I'm not trying to ignore people, but it's kind of hard to keep going back and forth, you know what I'm saying, through the chat or whatever. No, you don't have to pay me for anything. You know what I'm saying? Every time someone asks me for help on my channel, you know, as far as my comments and all that stuff, I respond. I even go out my way to look up and try to help people, even though they could look it up for themselves. Their question has all the keywords that you could type into Google to pull up the answer to whatever issue that they're solving. But I look it up for them anyway, you know, spend my time and look it up anyway just to help them. So I mean, sorry, I'm not trying to do that, bro. I'm not that type of person, bro. I don't care about. I have a full time job. I don't care about. Um, I mean, people donate if they want to donate. You know what I'm saying? If you don't, then don't. I'm not asking anybody to pay to get answers. I'm doing this stuff for free, bro. I mean, I could turn off the monetization. Well, let me. I'm going a little too far, but nah, I don't like when people say things like that. Like I'm not doing this for money, bro. I mean, I'm putting all these links on here for free. But anyway, I don't want to get sidetracked. Let me go back to it. But one other thing I wanted to show you guys, the Cisco veterans, and let me see if you ask me another question so that I missed or something. Can you put anything here? I wasn't allowed to a minute ago. Can I put? Yeah, you can put anything here, bro. Let me see what else. What else you say, bro? Come on, man. Why is he doing that? I want to see your comments. Finally. Okay. Whatever. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, Morton was on some conspiracy goo. I wouldn't sweat it. Yeah, but shout out to you, Morton, bro. I know you be commenting, you know what I'm saying? You've been a supporter of the channel. And what I mean by support is just, commenting, adding to the conversation, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no problem with you, bro, but um anyway, let me get back to the next one I was finna cover. I was finna cover this Cisco Veterans Cyber Scholarship Program. You can register this. It's available for veterans, transitioning service members, National Guard reservists, and all that stuff. So you can get the CCNA as well as the CCNA security um, course. So you can apply for it. Here's the frequently asked questions. You can check that out. Let me put the link to that as well. But yeah, this is. Let me actually go to their site and see um, where this is at. Uh, all right. I know I've seen it on their site, and it should be available for you. Let me make sure I'm not giving y'all no, because I don't like. And what I did was research. I heard it. I remember the program. I searched it right fast, and I looked it up. Hold on. I don't want to give you guys. Oh, so yeah, that Cisco program is closed. So I don't want to put that out there. But let's go to SANS. Now, SANS, I talked about this in the past as well. Their Vet Success Academy. So they have a program as well, which is 100% scholarship based. It's free, costing the students nothing. You just have to apply. So how the program works. Complete the web application form. The application will be reviewed and an online assessment sent within 3 days. So complete the online assessment, within 5 days. Assessment, they'll get the results. Submit supporting documentation. They'll do a phone interview. It's kind of involved to get into this program, but it's 100% free. It don't cost you anything to actually get into the SANS program. If you guys know anything about SANS certs, they could be $7,000, they could be $8,000, $9,000, across the board. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to a lot of these certifications, so this is a good way to get in and get those SANS certifications. You just have to apply for it. So let me drop that link as well. Um, Boom, drop that in there. Yeah. Yep. So definitely check out that program. Let's see, VTE. Now I've used this before. They have free training for you guys for people that don't have an account. But they have free virtual training. Let me show you some of the free training over here on Fed VTE. Now a lot of this stuff is pretty basic. It's basic training that you can get. But if you're a vet, you can get into Fed VTE and do some training that will allow you to, I mean, that's on par with a lot of top-notch training, you know what I'm saying? And it's all cybersecurity training. They have like cybersecurity training, they have Linux training, they have all kind of training on there for free. You just need to be a government employee, federal contractor, or U.S. military veteran. So um, if you have a way to register, if you have a government, I think, email address, it'll allow you to, request an account, get an account, and get in here and actually take a lot of these courses for free. And yeah, it's awesome courses. It's courses you would see like on what's one of them other pages or whatever. I'm trying to think of one of them other pages. Like Free Code Camp and Free Code Academy or whatever it's called. Like those training courses they have on there that you have to pay for. I think it's monthly or whatever. They got courses in here for free, that are on par with that. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're courses that were, I don't know, developed by companies or organizations, and they sold them to the government. You know what I'm saying? And they allowed them to put them on there, license it or whatever. Now, another one I wanted to cover. This is Empower. And hold on, let me go back and post Fed VTE in the chat so you guys can check that out as well. But definitely check that out for sure, because you can get access to a lot of courses in there if you have an account, a government employee account, federal contractors. If you're a contractor, you can get in here and take these courses. And most likely you probably have been in here, especially if you're a government contractor, because like I said earlier, I get in here like each year to do some annual courses. So, just throwing that out there. But Empower, I definitely wanted to show this to you guys. I don't think I did a video on Empower. I wanted to show this a long time ago, but I totally forgot about it. Shout out to Tech G, man. Hey, if you want to get some A+, Net Plus, Security Plus training for free online, well, not for free, not everything ain't for free. But go holler at my man Tech G. You know what I'm saying? He has a lot of information on his channel. And a lot of information that you can, obviously compensate him for to get some training on certain things to help you pass a lot of these certifications. Anytime I talk about certifications, A+ CompTIA certifications, I always try to point people over to Tech G, because he's over there, putting in the work, putting out the information to help people, and it's crazy. You should see all, if you go to his Instagram, Tech G's Instagram, if you scroll down, you see person after person after person that has paid for his training or went through some of his training videos or whatever, and they've passed these CompTIA certifications. You know what I'm saying? They did well on these courses. And like I said, the proof is in the pudding, and he putting the pudding out there, you know what I'm saying? So you can see all these people going through the training, and they actually send him, hey, I passed, you know what I'm saying? And that was one thing I was gonna get to too, showing people badges and stuff. But yeah, they passed, send it to him. He posted on there just basically saying shout out. And it's not to, say, oh, I'm the only one that can teach this, or oh, this person came to me. But nah, it's just to show that people, or his training is effective, essentially, is what I'm saying. And if you want to invest in yourself, then you might want to invest in Tech G, especially if you're trying to get those CompTIA courses. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him. Let me see. Peace, Earl. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? Shout out to you, bro. Definitely appreciate you guys coming through. Let's see, what else. Oh, I was on Empower. So Empower has a tuition free program, offering a lot of skills when it comes to like They cover A plus, CompTIA A plus, IT fundamentals, and Google IT support specialists. That's one of the reasons I wanted to point this out. You know what I'm saying? It's instructor led virtual courses, opportunities for paid internships, project based learning experience, and this is all through Empower. But yeah, I hear people talk about these Google IT support certificates. So definitely look into those if you want to look into this program. If you want to get one of these certifications, the Google IT support professional, it's a free course. You can go through it. You can enroll in it for free. Over there, but they offer this course where it covers a lot of information as well on there, and then they also expose you to Microsoft. And then I look at this as kind of like an entry level thing. So if you really just getting your feet wet in IT, you know what I'm saying, you need you need to, get your feet wet. You can hop into this training course by Empower. You know what I'm saying? And this the requirements. They also do things for military as well. You know what I'm saying? Transition and active duty, all that good stuff. And here are some of the positions that they, talk about: desktop analyst, business analyst, junior project management. Yeah. Now I haven't used this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting the information out there for you guys. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, tech fundamentals over there at Empower. Now edX, definitely want to shout out edX. edX, now this is like top notch training, you know what I'm saying, or quote unquote top notch training from all these big Ivy League schools. You can go ahead and take training from all these big Ivy League schools out here for free. You know what I'm saying? They have like a evaluation of the course where you can go through and take the course for free. You know what I'm saying? And these courses come from like MIT, Harvard, Berkeley, the University of Texas Systems, Boston University, University Systems of Maryland. It's a whole bunch of like Ivy League schools that put courses out here on edX, and I covered this multiple times on the channel. You can go through, take a lot of these courses. They also have degree programs, like what they call micro masters. Like if you already have a bachelor's degree, you can get a micro masters. They have boot camps, executive education. It's so much stuff under here, as far as the programs and degree programs. But under courses, you can take a lot of these courses for free, bro. Like they got courses on here from Harvard. Like I said, remote work. Let's see, that's remote work for revolution for everyone. Let's see, how to learn online, analyzing data in Excel. Pretty much anything you can think of. Data analysts. Let me go in here and pull up some good stuff. So let's look at artificial intelligence. Let's see what we got here. So this is a Harvard course, Harvard X course, Introduction to Artificial Intelligence with Python. Let's see how much this thing costs. And this is what I want to point out. See that right there? Hopefully you guys can see that. Free. And you can upgrade the course later on. Now it's like I said, it's not 100% free to say that you've passed it or you took the course. It's free just to take the course and get the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to be able to present this to people or put it on your resume, then you have to pay for that portion of it. But as you can see, 600 and some thousand people already enrolled. Excuse me. This course starts on March 25th and ends in December. So, hey, it starts today. I don't know if you can get into it. Let's see. I don't know if you can get into. Yeah, I'm sure you can still get into it. Well, I don't know. But yeah, this is a Harvard course. You can take that. Let's see what it covers. Graph search algorithms, logical interference, probability theory. You know what I'm saying? Here's the instructors. It's 100% legit, bro. So, and let's see. I looked at artificial intelligence. Let's go to Let's see what other skills we got under here. Let's see, algorithms, data science. So my man engineering cannabis, out there. He's always talking about machine learning and data science. You guys need to get into that. Yeah, courses here for that. Let me see. Statistical methods, artificial neural networks, or studios. You could take, I did a video showing you guys how to set up or studio or install it on a server to set up an environment not that long ago in Linux. So you can set up an Aura Studio server or environment on a server and develop applications using Aura Studio, or manage or play around with data, statistical data using Aura Studios. They even got pandas on here. Let's see, data engineering. Actually, let's go to some other skills. Let's see. Let's remove data science. But yeah, they got data science courses, IBM courses, Stanford online, statistical learning, Harvard, data science, machine learning, and all this stuff is out here for free. You know what I'm saying? Man, I should put something up here. I got an introduction to not SQL, but MySQL. Wonder if I can put my stuff up here. Let's see. All right. Let's see what else we got on here, because I went through and shown this in the past. Yeah, here we go. Cloud computing. So they got a cloud computing course, IBM, Google Cloud, introduction to cloud infrastructure. That's the Linux foundation right there. And let's see if you can take this. Let's see what the cost of it is. You guys can guess what the cost of it is. Free. 100% free. You know what I'm saying? Cloud computing. What is UMGC? What's UMGC? University of Maryland? Yeah, University of Maryland. There we go. So this is a cloud computing security course. But yeah, take advantage of this. AWS even has courses on here. Free. Cloud cost management optimization strategies. So yeah, look at this. Take this course, for free, so you can get up on it, and you can put some of these skills as you're going through the training. You can put some of the skills you learn on your resume, and like I said, that ties to the resume thing I put in the title. So definitely check this out. Let me put this in the chat. I don't think I did yet, and let me holler at people in the chat. What's up, my man Tay? Shout out to you, bro. Let me see. Jai Sanity, and I don't want to mess up your name, but he says Google IT support was my first start. Finished in 9 days, got a $50 gift card. That's crazy. They giving gift cards to take courses now. That's dope. Jai Sanity says, Insanity. I'm messing up whoever name that is. I hope I'm not messing it up. Says I'm a cybersecurity engineer, almost done with my first year. Yeah, shout out to you. Congrats, man. Keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? It's all about, getting those skills and keeping up with those skills, and getting better. You know what I'm saying? Putting yourself out there. And I know I started off this live stream, it was kind of doom and gloom, covering all those layoffs, but that's the way, I don't know, leadership is taught in the military. Let me say that. Yeah, let me use that as an example. You got to break people down and then build them back up. So we in the build up process. So I'm showing you guys, and I'm trying to get you motivated to get this training that's out here for free. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, just to correct you make the correction. Let me say it, that you don't beat nobody down. Let me say, let me make the correction on it. You break them down and tell them what they need to do to correct, and then you build them back up. That's essentially what I'm trying to say. All right, so CompTIA. I was just gonna go through a little bit more CompTIA, but yeah, Tech G in the chat. Definitely hit up his channel, check him out. You know what I'm saying, with his training that he has for it. You know what I'm saying, but core skill certifications, ITF, and this just breaks down everything about it. And what I wanted to do was show you guys the renewal process. So once you get a cert, you know, you can renew via other certifications as well. So just so you guys understand that, let me throw that in the chat as well. So this is the training by certification, like little outline. So you can check that out. That'll show you all the training by certifications, and then also the renewal process. You can renew multiple certifications via like a higher certification. Like for instance, and that's why I was gonna bring up my badges. Like this is my stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is the certifications that I have from CompTIA. It's not that many, but it's, you know, it's pretty good certs. I didn't go through A plus. I skipped it because I learned a lot from college, because I went to college first and then I took certifications. And so it didn't make sense to take IT fundamentals and A plus when I learned all that in college, and I paid hard-earned money for that through my GI Bill, you know, for all that information that I got that basically allowed me to skip and go to. And that's why I always say it's all dependent on you as a person, what your skill level is currently, where to start as far as certifications. If you very new, then yeah, IT fundamentals, A plus, holla at TechG, you know, get those certifications, you know what I'm saying, and then move up from there. But if you like already went to college, like who is that saying they're in a program right now? Someone was saying they're in a program right now and they're almost finished. But yeah, if you learn fundamentals, you know, then there's no need to take these, you know, IT fundamentals cert or the A plus cert. If you understand software, hardware, you know, those two different areas of the A plus certification, then you can skip them, which what I did. And I went straight for networking because I was trying to go take my CCNA. This is the first certification I got. And then I got my security plus, and I recently got that Linux plus not that long ago. But my whole purpose for showing this is CompTIA got those stackable certifications that you can get now. So as you let me log back in. And so as you get certifications, they become stackable depending on, you know, what certs you actually get. And come on, man, let's go to my dashboard or my badges. So yeah, I got the Linux Network Professional stackable certification, and you can add this to your, you know, resume as well. So I got Linux plus. Since I got my Linux plus and I already had Network plus, that combined and gave me this stackable certification. It's called a CompTIA Linux Network Professional, so the CLNP. So I have that badge now for as far as a stackable cert. So just showing you guys that, you know, I just kind of wanted to show you guys that. And then as you renew certifications. But anyway, I kind of covered a lot of this stuff. And and let me go back here correctly. This is a good place to show off your skills, or at least getting people to verify your skills. Let me see. How do I go? I don't want to sign in. I just want to look at y'all site. I guess they don't have any articles on it. Let me search correctly, and hopefully it brings up something, because I don't want to you know, sign in. I wanted to go here so I can show you guys, yeah, info.correctly. So they got a subdomain, and basically this is digital badges. You know, it says gain talent marketplace insight and use verified skills to make better human capital management. Anyway, whatever. Creditly is a good place. You can put up your certs. You know, it's basically ties to your I think it's created by Pearson View, which is the people that manage the certs. Manage the tests. When you take the set tests, when you schedule a test, they're the one. Pearson View, you schedule it through Pearson View. And then, you know, they connect to your system. They have a proctor. They schedule the proctor and all that stuff. They basically manage your test for you. Give you all the information you need to take the test, and then they, schedule proctors and all that or whatever. So anyway, Credly, you can put your certs out there. It's a good way for people to verify your certifications. So all my and then on my LinkedIn profile, all my certifications were, they had a code up there. You could put it on CompTIA site. You don't have to use this, so you could put that code on there on LinkedIn. That candidate ID or whatever it's called, the verification ID, that's on your certification. Well, employees like to verify your certs by, taking that code, going to CompTIA, and it'll verify that you actually have that active cert. You know what I'm saying? And Credly does the same thing. It's just a good way to put it out there. I think I got a link to mine somewhere on my channel where you guys can check out my certification. Because somebody called me out one day, some quote unquote called me out and was like, uh, how can you talk about this stuff in the IT field when I don't see that you have any certifications? Because I used to not put my information out there. I used to not share what certifications I had and all that stuff or whatever, because I don't know, I just wanted to keep things private, you know what I'm saying? But somebody quote unquote called me out and was like, hey, how do we know you even work in the IT field or whatever? You know what I'm saying? And my LinkedIn has always been out there. You can see the jobs that I worked. You know what I'm saying? But I just went on and signed up for Credly. Um, I think I found out this from Network Chuck. I think Network Chuck has his out there on Credly. And so I was like, hey, he put it out there. Maybe that's a good way to, I don't know, show people that I have my certifications, so to speak. I mean, I know I got them. I ain't got to prove nothing to nobody, but I just wanted to show it so people wouldn't make that comment. Now you ain't got nothing to say because it's out there. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so that's pretty much all I wanted to cover for the day. I done went about an hour and 10 minutes, man. Shout out to everybody that came through. Hopefully you got something out of it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Dollar Washer, hold on. What's up, man? How you doing, bro? He said, should I go to school or just take free courses? It all depends. It all depends on your skill level, bro. You know what I'm saying? You have to judge what you want to do, bro. Like based on, I mean, because it's all based on your financial situation. You know what I'm saying? Depends on if you can afford it to go to college or something like that. You can take these free courses. You know what I'm saying? It's available to you. You know what I'm saying? But it's all dependent on your situation. You see what I'm saying? I can't really tell you exactly what to do. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just mainly giving you the options, bro. You can take these training courses and go get these certifications, and you can actually get a job using doing that as well as going to school. So either way, you can get a job. It's just all dependent on your situation. And then most of the time, and this is one thing I say about school or college, if you go to college, you know, a lot of times when you get a bachelor's degree and master's degree and all that stuff, you end up getting into management positions. Either later on, in your career as well. You know, so that's what they want to see in those positions. And I know nowadays they starting to lower those requirements for certain positions. But still, management they want you to have a degree. You know what I'm saying? And so that's, I don't know. I put that information out there for you to make your decision, make the decision that's best for you. You know what I'm saying? You can go get an associate's degree and then go get some certifications and get a job. You can go get some certifications and get a job. I know people that have done that. I know people that went straight into Salesforce, the training vet force thing that I was showing you guys, and got a job, with a company making six figures, doing Salesforce. So it's worked both ways for people. You know what I'm saying? And the industry is constantly changing. So uh, and I apologize, my throat's starting to get sore because I'm talking so much. I don't usually talk that much. Um, but yeah, Professor Black Up said it as well. He said 100% go free. So I agree. Spawn, the programming says blessings to you. Blessings to you as well. Maddox, my man, what's up, bro? He said recently got my pen test plus. In 3 years, cast plus. That's dope, man. Keep pushing, bro. You gotta add to that resume, add to that tool belt, you know what I'm saying? And get it popping out here, bro. And hey, can't nobody take it from you, man. You know what I'm saying? You put in the work, you invest in yourself, can't nobody take it from you. Let me see who else. I cannot trust someone who doesn't share his credit card details. For sure, Lord. Me too. Nah. Before the billions, salute to you, bro. Sorry I missed you in the chat. Shout out to you, bro. You know, I appreciate you coming through. I hope you didn't leave like pissed off, like, hey, you didn't shout me out or didn't speak to me. But hey, sorry about that, man. I just seen it. But hey, that's pretty much all I got for you guys. And like I said, I appreciate all you guys for coming through. Hopefully you got something out of it. Cause I don't see any more questions, so I'm gonna go down and close it out. But I appreciate all you guys coming through. Definitely keep learning, you know, keep pushing, you know what I'm saying, and get to this bag. So shout out to everybody again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend, and of course, keep it techie.